Dee dum, dum dum dee dee, la 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 la.
Hello?
Oh.
Cease to hold any bearing on our reality plane. That's why we've created InfoCheck for important information only. Now, let's say that your uncle needs to find a job, or you just plain need a smile.
Still technically too for requesting a Nightline Minecraft live stream. That was a gag, okay? Listen, if I stream anything that's not like my wheelhouse kind of stuff, then it's gonna be for a gag, okay?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna cut right to the chase. Today, we are going to be doing swatches of makeup. If you follow me on Twitter, Daisy Brown Real, you know that I'm really interested in makeup.
Here at Pizza Time Pizza, we're a family. I'm a real pizza, and I'm okay with being eaten. Order a fresh, large pepperoni cheese pizza today. Enjoy the Pizza Time Pizza family today. In a world of uncertainty and danger, there's one thing you can always count on.
Brett Smith, Matt R., Jeremy Party, KFK 1986, Geo Blue Corp, Bone Daddy Jack 31, Alex Korpinski, Born Loser Gaming.
I am Sophie. Young, popular, talented. I am a friend, a daughter, a sister. And it might look like I've got it pretty. It's an emergency.
In the seconds following James Dean's presidential announcement, hundreds of thousands of neighborhoods erupted into celebration. Due to popular demand, the ABC Evening News was canceled the next night.
So my brother Charlie tells my sister Dolly that our brother Barley's cousin Henry is turning over a new leaf. But if you ask me, Bon, a caterpillar's always turning over leaves. We just call this salad.
So you don't believe the poor guy?
Sounds like you're just giving him the short end of the stick.
Play the song Hot Cross Buns. It's very simple. Play along with me.
Shit, this got strange. Bug? Who? Crystal. Oh, this is cool.
So I was watching this movie with Boris Karloff. Her pasta was only a big rectangle, and she tried to hide it with mozzarella.
Dee dum, dum dum dee dee, la 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 la.
Hello?
Oh.
Cease to hold any bearing on our reality plane. That's why we've created Info Channel. For important information only. Now, let's say that your uncle needs to find a job, or you just plain need a smile.
Still technically 2 for requesting a Nightline Minecraft live stream. That was a gag, okay? Listen, if I stream anything that's not, like, my wheelhouse kind of stuff, then it's gonna be for a gag, okay?
Okay, guys, I'm going to cut right to the chase. Today, we are going to be doing swatches of makeup. If you follow me on Twitter, Daisy Brown Real, you know that I'm really interested in makeup.
Here at Teatime Pizza, we're a family. I'm a real pizza, and I'm okay with being eaten.
Hi. I'm not a real pizza. I'm not okay with being eaten. Hello? Is it following?
Finally. Okay.
Are you sure about that? Yes!
Okay. Yes, that is my firm stance. Hello everybody. Hi. Thank you for waiting while I got my coffee. Appreciate it. Alrighty. Let's see. I got some things to catch up on. Alright. We will start from reverse order to make sure that I don't miss anybody. Let's see. Cursed Garfield. What? Alfie, what? What the fuck does that mean? 42B, thank you for subbing for 8 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. First time chatter, Sunroom. Hello, and thank you. Watching for years, huh? And thank you for the sub as well. I appreciate that. Nat Person, thank you for the 8 months. You guys kicked off a hype train. I appreciate it. Tazin, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Save the Ghost, subbing at tier 1 for the first time, it seems. Welcome, Save the Ghost. Let's see. Homo.
There we go. Banicula gifting 2 subs. Thank you, Banicula. How appropriate. Cuppy Cake 1987. Welcome on in. Catching your first stream live. Hey, welcome. Glad you could catch it. Hi. Moonlight Angel with the 666 bits. Thank you. So hey Nick, I caught your tweet about the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! I felt the need to tell you Kaiba being vaporized pales in comparison to the stuff they got away with in Season 0 and the manga. Yami-Yuki was completely unhinged at that point. Kaiba's brother was no better either. Just how insane does it get? Mr. Yuru, thank you for the 7 months. You got the Nick Nocturne update? Actually, I legitimately do. I'll tell in a second. Now, what is Maple Underground? You're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, because I only know a little bit about it. Purple Sky. Hi Nick, it's the day after my birthday, and today is just not going well. I'm sad and lonely. It feels like nothing is going well. Can you wish me a happy birthday, please? Absolutely. Happy birthday, Purple Sky. And may tomorrow be a lot better. Yeah, sometimes it's tough to have something like a birthday or a holiday, and then the next day, and you just kind of feel like, where'd the dopamine go, dude? You kind of crash a little. Copycake 1987, thank you for subbing. Funicula, thank you. Appreciate it. Anonymous gifted to Purple Sky. What a kind gift. Thank you for doing that. There, a little birthday gift. Thanks for the help, bud. Absolutely. Alright, let me sip this. Okay. Alright, updates. Update is... It's getting serious. And over the next few weeks, if I seem a little slow to start some days, or I seem a little tired, forgive me, because I just started the cut. I just started the cut. And you know what that means? It means my regular training with a calorie deficit, with a good 40 minutes or so of cardio to start the day every day before breakfast. Yeah. So, I'm doing great right now. I felt damn good the past 2 days, and last night, oh my god, I felt fucking awesome. But I know in 2 weeks or so, I'm probably gonna feel it. There's gonna be a sense of, oh, like, shit, I'm feeling the deficit now. The pounds are dropping, but the deficit. But it's worth it. It's always worth it. And I've got everything calculated down to a T. I've done a cut before. I've done an extensive cut before. My first major cycle was a full-on cut. And I did exceedingly well. But I'm much, much smarter this time. Much more prepared. Everything is better for it. So, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. I'm dedicated. I took my walk today. Rolled out of bed, feeling a little bit beat up, walked around. Something stupid, by the way, and this really kind of sucks. The first cardio session I had with this, I got on a treadmill that I didn't realize until I was in it was a little tilted on one side. So, result is I have a strange ache. Hi, Alfie. Hi, Alfie. Hello. Cutie, yeah, thank you. Not my hip, no, not my hip. It's, the muscle attached to, like, my shin on the right on the front. It almost feels like it got its own purposeful workout compared to the rest of my legs because of that stupid tilt. Like, it was trying to, it's almost like that one specific section felt an incline that nothing else did. Midnight Fox 0083, thank you for the 6 months. So I've got this one stupid area that I'm waiting for that to chill out. Oh, cupcake, yeah. You're gonna want to take supplements or get out in the sun a little bit. Hello, Toy Gazer. Welcome in. No, not running. Not running. We are not doing running. It is LISS. Low Intensity Steady State. You walk. You can have a brisk walk. You can even do a little light jog, but that's no, you don't run. The running is not what you want to do with this, because the running will get your body into a sense of committing resources to building up the systems to help you run, and that's just, yeah, no, you don't want to do that, because running is high intensity. You don't want to add more things for your body to try and build up and fix on top of what you're doing with it with the weight training.
It's about to get a lot more fun in here.
Yeah, it's gonna get a lot more fun. Oh, nap person. Some reconstructive hip surgery. Oof. But hey, yeah, I hope you're able to exercise soon too, and feeling good and recover quick. Mayo titties. Thank you for the 7 months. I will not run. No, not running. I will do a light jog. I'll do a light jog, and you know what? I'll probably do a light jog too. It is spring. It's April. It is the cut, and that means that another album is finally back in rotation for me. And you know what it is? The one time of year I gave a shit about Skrillex. Spring. Alright, just a little more. Vaguely new to Twitch. Hello, King Cloud Boy. Now you need a playlist? Okay, actually, I can legitimately tell you what I've got now for rotation. It's Fluke. Welcome on in with your party of 4. Hello. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you had a good stream. You're just in time. We're just getting started. Hi. Feeling good, Toms, today? Nice, Alfie. You put in the work. That means you definitely put in the work. In fact, actually, oh, fucking amazing. After my first session this week, right off the deload, I said it on Twitter too. It's like not even like 2 hours, and I could already feel it in my shoulders. I feel it in my chest today now. That's the hard part, is waiting. Okay. Dude, I pound the chest enough to feel it, and today I do. I've got it in the wings, and I've got it on the inside bands a little bit. So I feel good. I feel good. Later actually. No, I can feel it in the biceps, because that was last night was was pull day. Well, half the pull day. The other half is tonight with back. So I can feel that. And it feels good. But yeah, welcome on in, Cloud's Cat. Glad you could catch it. And let's see, your pal Matt. Yeah, well, it's a recent discovery, and I'll explain how. You want another mix? Yeah, okay. So, now that it is April, now that it's spring, and especially on a cut, the American Capitalist album from Five Finger Death Punch, immediately back in rotation. Oh, fuck, man, that is so good. That's what I spun last night just to start, and if ever there was a gym album, dude. I know that they've got a lot that can be considered gym albums. Maybe their entire lineup can be considered gym albums, but something about American Capitalist is just, it's like, fucking get it immediately. Whether you're cutting or bulking or weight training or cardio, it's just, fuck yeah, American Capitalist. The first 4 songs will just help you slam it through. They do. They go hard. It's such high energy, and there's a fun in it. Historically, for me, for this, The Black by Asking Alexandria. Most people who love Asking Alexandria would ask me what the fuck I'm on to actually care about that album, because it's the one album without Danny, but honestly, for what it is, it's excellent. Its only flaw is that the second to last song should have been the closing song. That's like I can't believe they fucked that order up. Another one, especially now that it's spring. Springtime is for a lot of albums from the used. Spring into summer, that's a lot of used albums. Specifically, Vulnerable. Heartwork is a big one. Lies for the Liars, definitely. But Vulnerable and Heartwork, I'm going to be slamming those, because I love those, especially for spring. Hey, Laveau, any tips for endurance walking type exercise like hiking or rucking? I don't know what rucking is. Is that with the backpack? Lately I started doing a lot of walking through tough terrain with a lot of heavy weight on my back shoulders. Oh, that is what that is. So, here's a fun fact. Anybody who's doing a cut, if this has been confirmed, this is a great discovery. If you are going along and your cardio does not seem to be working anymore, and you are several pounds lighter, put on a backpack or a weighted vest to whatever tune of weight that you have lost, and your body will carry on again as it was. Because the body was burning originally at the rate of weight that it was under for strain. So if you go ahead and you replace that, because now you're lighter, now the body has to do less work, so it has less cost. It's more energy efficient. If you replace the condition that it was under in that way, then training with weighted clothes DBZ style, honestly, yeah. Genuinely, yeah. You can, that's it. That's how you do it. There was a bodybuilder who tried it and tracked his progress, and he reported back, yes, it absolutely works. And that's why weighted vests are a thing now. It's not just for the muscles, it's for the fact of if your progress in cutting starts to slow down significantly, you can replace it to convince your body, hey, no, we actually weigh this much again. And it will be more costly to the body because it's under the previous heavy load. But as for advice with all of that, it's all about pacing yourself. And a bladder on the back for drinking on the move, that is cool. Yeah. I mean, I'm not huge on cardio myself. I know way more in the weight training than I do in cardio aspects of things. But just from what I do know, it's you don't have to so gaslight yourself. No, not gaslight yourself. It's putting your body back under the load intensity that it originally was that cost it more in order to move. But you take your pacing with it. You ensure that you do what you can. Genuinely, you want to try, if you can track it, to get your heart rate between, I'd say, 110 and 132 in order to stay in a really good fat burning zone. Oh, Totoro, you plateaued with your weight loss hard last year, lost 21 pounds, and then couldn't lose anymore. Exactly. Because there is a point, and everybody says this is an observable phenomenon. There is a point at which you drop a good amount, like a real good amount, like that, about 20 pounds or so. And then you suddenly realize the body is fighting you back. It's not because the body is resistant to change. It's because we haven't accounted for the new state of the body and how to counteract that. Because whatever deficit you were on will be lower now because it costs the body less overall to stay alive and do everything that it's doing. There's your egg. And then if you go ahead and put the load back, then you can increase things again. There's always a way to bust through the plateau. And there's another thing too, is like if you actually work at maintenance for a moment, especially after losing that much, then your body will adjust to the maintenance. You will understand the maintenance. You gain back everything you lost last year due to work stress. It happens. Don't even worry about it. It happens. But the fact that you did it once means you can do it again, and you can go further than last time. So we got to make the body think we're in danger to lose more weight? No. No, you never want to make the body think it's in danger. What you want to do is ensure that your numbers are correct for what you're training into. And then the stressors that you put on it are manageable stressors that you would have in weight training or during cardio sessions, which is why low intensity versus high intensity. There's apparently some evidence that if you throw in a little bit of high intensity, just like little short runs and sprint bursts, when it comes to cardio, that it can help increase your test, which is interesting. I would love to hear more about that, but I have it on good authority that this is the recent data, which is cool. Cycles are a bitch to break, Iru, but they can be broken. A lot of what this is about is breaking cycles and installing new ones. Is there a known limit for doing that in cycles, or more of a person-by-person basis? Or what overall? Because I can tell you that the traditional wisdom is that when you're doing a cut, you don't want to go cut, mixed in with deloads for longer than 12 weeks. You want to have a maintenance period of some kind after 12 weeks in order to let the body adjust completely to its new state, for you to understand your new state, recalculate the numbers, and then go again. So for instance, it's like I'm looking at like 12, 13 weeks myself, interspersed with deloads. When I'm done, then I know that I'm going to need at least a good 2-week period just to work at maintenance, let everything catch up, let everything settle, and if I want to keep cutting at that point, then I can. Other than your physical self, I mean, it is your physical self, but it's also your vessel, it's your vehicle. You are not your body. Your body is your extension. It's your car. It's your ride and your art piece. It's your form on this plane. You see. You are a brain in a meat mech. No, you are a soul interfacing with a brain to exist in this plane through a meat mech. Just because you can shapeshift. Hey! My shapeshifting still doesn't erase the laws of this plane. There are still plenty of things that I needed to learn on this and that I've been able to incorporate. Dr. Hogarth has always been a tiny 100-pound nerd girl. Well, that's fun. Something equivalent exchange. Your car is busted 8 ways from Sunday, huh? Well, you know what? Take a weekend and give it some love. Gratuitous car wash montage style. Go ahead, put on Milkshake and just give that car a good washing. Give it love. And that's I guess my final tip for today officially is when it comes to this stuff, you cannot hate the body into change or whatever it is you want to see. You do it because you love yourself and your body enough to see it to the point that you are trying to achieve. You cannot hate anything into change. You must do it with love, and you must do it with the trajectory of this is what we will be. This is who we are, let us get there. And then you'll see that things work a lot better for you. Endurance, yeah. And water, oh god, the water. Yeah. I stepped on the scale today and it's like, oh, alright, the water weight is immediately coming off, but it's immediately then being replaced by water retention due to the exercise stress. So that's going to be the funny part. £10 would be around 160, 165 for Otakon, but 170 seems to be the barrier. Here's what you do at 170. Well, let's see. If you're dieting down and you get down to around 170, Here's what you do, okay? Whatever calories you did cut out, allow them back in. Continue the activity. Do that for about 1 or 2 weeks and see if the scale does not change much. It might change just a touch if you are involving weight training or something, because then you will have some muscle recouping, and then you'll have additional glycogen in your muscles as the body refuels its stores, which is a good thing. But that's what you want to do. If you hit a plateau like that, immediately attempt to go to maintenance and track it. Then you will know. And then, once you have it, go back on a deficit, continue your training, and then slightly increase both of them. Go a little bit lower in the deficit, go a little bit higher in the training. Don't lean too much one way or the other. And as for fasting, is fasting good? There's been some evidence that fasting can help with autophagy, which is when your body eliminates cells that it doesn't need anymore or has damage. But you don't want to go big with fasting. You really don't. Honestly, it's never been as beneficial as it's been sold at. And nothing beats the actual calories in, calories out, because that is simply the math. The benefit of fasting is more activity, burning things over time, because you stretched out your eating overall, and a little bit of autophagy. My background music makes anything more ominous. Moonlight Angel, thank you for the 666 bits. That's what the past 3 weeks to month has been about, Top Cat. And not for nothing, this milkshake still brings all the boys and girls to the yard. Very nice. Queen Dark 69, thank you for the 4 months. Now fasting, let's get this straight so people don't mix this up. The only fasting that is acceptable is a 16:9 split, which is that during the course of a 24-hour day, you only eat during a 9-hour period. Any other form of fasting is the dumbest fucking thing that you can do. Why? Because you are depriving your body of crucial nutrients that it could use at any given point at all for all of its processes. That is the purpose of food beyond energy, is to deliver to your body the nutrients that it needs in order to do everything that it is doing. Do not ever do a fast beyond 16:9. It's gonna kneecap you. It's not worth it. Will you lose a bunch of weight? Yes. Will you shock the shit out of your body and deprive it of nutrients that it would otherwise really do well having? Yeah. Don't fuck yourself like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Berberine? I have not heard of that. I would have to take a look at that. But no, listen, can you survive a fast and just have water? Yes, human beings have done that for ages. Is it optimal? No. And you're welcome, Queen Dark. No, I would never fast. That's just, you don't want to do that. You really don't. Hi, Trash Chick, I'm doing great, how are you? You need to learn how to eat more and enjoy eating. Hard to break plateaus when running off 2 slices of bread and 300 milligrams of gummy. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Eat. Okay? Eat. Eat at least your basic metabolic rate. Eat. Don't do that to yourself. Listen, straight up, not eating is not a choice. Not eating is not a choice. Your body needs it. Straight up. Don't look down at any pooch you got going on and thinking, oh no, the body can absolutely just use this. It'll burn it on through. Yeah. It'll keep you going for the activity that you need, but guess what it won't do? It will not deliver nutrients because that's not nutrient you're looking at. It's stored fat, which will be turned into energy with which to do action. That's not your vitamins and minerals. Your body doesn't store vitamins and minerals all across your body fat. That's not a thing. Yaru, thank you for the 6 bits. Can the whole broccoli and skinless chicken diet do anything for losing weight? Yeah, but that's literally just because of the caloric content and the macronutrients that it is. It's because you just have protein and carbs there. And fiber. And that's it. And it probably amounts to about 300 calories, and it's very filling. And majority of those calories are coming from protein. That's probably like 50 grams of protein on the plate. I've done it before. That's why chicken without breading is the superfood for all bodybuilders. Yeah, that's literally why. Is because it's so low in calories, but the macronutrient trade-off is enormous. I'm serious when I say you need to have a stream that is planned to just be gym talk. You know what? Maybe when I finish my cut, I'll go ahead and I'll sit down and we'll have a stream. It's like, okay, this is how I did this, alright? Pay attention, students. This is how I did this. This is what I experienced. Here is a PDF of entirely what I did the entire time and any notes I have. The Dragon VA says, so what you're saying is fasting plus a fuck ton of supplements equals normal diet? No! Do I have any cutoff times for certain foods? You try not to eat wet carbs like pasta for dinner? No. No, and if anybody ever told you don't eat before you go to sleep because then it just turns the fat into your system, that's a fucking myth. Your body treats everything exactly the same in accordance with the budget. You've got to think about your body kind of like a business in this way. If you're making more money than your cost to run the business, then you're good. If you're not making enough money versus your cost, you're losing. You understand? It doesn't matter what and you're a 24-hour business, all right? You're a 24-hour business. Your body's a 24-hour business this way. Not to mention, sleep actually burns a lot of calories, and you do a lot of healing and recovery and system regulation in your sleep. So yeah, any idea that you eat a big meal and then immediately go to bed and then it just goes straight to your thighs is not real. It's absolutely not real. It is a constant flow of activity versus input. You lower the input of food, you keep the activity up, the result is a deficit. You have more food than you actually install activity, then you have more body fat or more building overall, especially if you're weight training. It's the scales. It's the scales. Mr. Yaru, thanks for the 6 bits. You could probably get another YouTube silver play button just for second channel talking about workout time. Listen, I'm not the kind of scientist and full-on lifestyler that some of the guys I watch am. It's like, if I have to have some senpais on YouTube who have nothing to do with what I do, then that's gonna be those guys. Bumbo Stumbo, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm so glad that I can help in any way, genuinely. One day at a time, Bumbo. And honestly glad that I can assist in any way, and I have. Thank you. Bell Pretzel says, ancient shape-shifting demon breaks into your house, possesses you, forces you to pump iron and eat an entire cooked Wagyu steak, and go to bed at 9 p.m. Analog horror ASMR. Man, I thought this was cabin fever dreams, not early EMH. Yeah. You need a PDF draft for the workout routine. Yeah, in time. I'll go ahead and share it. You're going on a trip to Vegas for a few days. Cool. Ah, that's tough, Gimli. There's not a lot I know about, adapting the lifestyle and what needs to be done in order to do full-on shape-shifting in that condition. But I know there's plenty of studies of it. Yeah, a good ratio is a good ratio, Purple Sky. Phantom Voice says, okay, hear me out. If I continue watching your videos at 3 a.m., the fear will just melt the weight/fat off my body. Well, do I want to be the shitty YouTuber and say, yes, absolutely, that will work and drive up my views artificially? Or do I want to be honest and tell you, no, that's not going to work at all? I think I'll be honest and tell you that's not going to work at all. Yuri, thanks for the 6 bits. I don't think anyone has seen you in a dragon form would be interesting to see. Reminds me of our first Wicked Scuffed Astroline collab, where I took the dragon species, and I managed to make him black with the one green eye and the one purple eye, and it worked pretty well. And Binks needs to get in the office. He won't leave the door alone. Hold on. Speaking of somebody else that's going on a cut. Batty Beatrice, thanks for the 4 months. Fear-based cardio sounds legit. The final girl workout. You will shred 10 pounds in just 1 week. 5 of them will be on the last night. Run for your life. Emmy, thank you for the 100 bits. Easy for me to change the lifestyle due to the fact I had gallstone seizures. Oh, I don't know what that is, but that sounds tough. That's just zombies run. Aw, your cat crunching. That sounds lovely. Do I have any advice for longevity? Sometimes I can't work out for more than 20 minutes without getting too tired. Yes. Have one of your best meals of the day be the pre-workout meal. And then about an hour after you've eaten it, you're gonna be good. In fact, I incorporated something that I learned from one of Dr. Mike's videos, actually. Just as a random thing. About having, like, if you have long sessions, it's okay to have something you can drink that's like caloric in between, or even just a quick snack. I've done it the past couple of nights, and holy crap, you feel it. All of a sudden, you just perk up, and it's like, oh my god, that just kicked in. And it makes so much sense, too. It makes so much sense. Because you're actively burning on a deficit right there. So if you just throw a little gasoline into the engine like that, it's kind of like if you're really getting near E while you're driving, and all of a sudden, on the fly, somebody dumps 2 gallons in your car. It's like, whoa! Oh, thank God! Let's keep going! Do I use pre-workout powders? Yes! They get you too amped, though? That's why I only do half measures of a lot of what I dump into the drink. And I also make sure that while I'm actually got it in my system, I'm very particular with this. And you know what, before we proceed on to the topic for tonight, I will talk about this when it comes to pre-workout stuff and energy drinks. The best way that I've gone about it is, don't drink it all at the start. Have a few good gulps, and then the rest of it have throughout the workout. Don't dump the entire thing into your system all at once, because you're gonna go all the way up, and then you might shake, and you vibrate, and you feel like, what the hell is happening to me? Versus allowing it to do what it's gonna do to help you, and then you have it on a much better baseline all the way through. Oh, Camly, thank you. Anyone know where I can buy a quality full-size body pillow? Where can Camly buy a full-size quality body pillow? Because they've got a cover that they need to fill it out with. Amazon has some? Yeah, I thought so. Alright. So, who wants to see the cool shit that I found? I do. Oh. Hold on. I'll move you guys back into a proper place here. The void. Yeah, there we go. That feels better. Okay. So, let me go ahead and make sure that this is on the thing it needs to be on. Okay. So, tonight, we are looking at a project called Maple Underground. And I know about it through a particular puppet doing some fun horror things. Introducing Lucy Ball. It's a fun name. So I'll introduce you real quick here, especially because horror host type recognition time. Because technically, in my own strange way, I am a horror host. And so is Lucy Ball.
That's a really good question, and it's kind of hard to answer, to be honest with you. Horror's a lot like comedy in a lot of ways, but one of their biggest similarities is that it is all subjective. You know, what could be absolutely terrifying to one viewer is absolutely mundane to the next. Some folks can't stand to see a ghost on screen, and other folks are terrified by a guy with a knife running around. But I can definitely tell you what I found to be one of the scariest movies I've ever watched, so hey, check it out. Now, I've got a few movies that rotate in this spot, and if I hadn't just mentioned it in a video like a few days ago, I would tell you that Aterrados, or Terrified, is one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. It definitely builds its tension very well and uses its disturbing imagery, atmosphere, and jump scares in a tour de force that will leave you shaking. But since I did just give that movie some love, I'm gonna say The Dark and the Wicked is one of the scariest movies I've personally ever seen. When I first saw it, I didn't know what to expect, and it left me shook for a couple of days. It tells the story of an estranged daughter who goes to her family's farmhouse because her dad has fallen very ill. And, well, without giving too much away, all hell breaks loose and everything falls apart. It's very scary, and it sort of plays in that same vein as Hereditary, where everyone is just kinda doomed, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. But it's a fantastic film, and I definitely recommend it. Turn the lights out, get some popcorn, and get scared!
But yeah, I found Lucy Ball, and they're Lucy Ball everywhere. So you can find them on Twitter, on TikTok. I found them through Twitter. Missy Aru, thanks for the 6 bits. I can tell already that Lucy here is putting a lot of work into this project. Wouldn't be surprised if they manage to move into main big time production for a studio one of these days. Well, here, I'll show how much.
You guys know what genre of music sucks? Swag rock.
Hey, bud, you feeling all right? Because you're looking a little bony.
Yep, guess I'm ugly.
Oh my god. Mr. Boss! from the first episode of season 2 already.
Hey, folks, we're going to keep it casual and out of the video store. Welcome to the
There it is.
Video Store.
Okay, yeah. I have my Night Mind office, and Lucy Ball has the last video store. On Earth.
The tapes or I'm gonna and you're gonna have to the handle breaks off and you have to go to the doctor to get it out again. At least for as long as there's been internet, the idea of taking a beloved children's property and making it scary has been really popular. What with the myriad of fan theories about characters being in comas or in psychiatric wards or various planes of the afterlife, creepypastas about cursed cartoon episodes, and a serious portion of indie horror games on Steam. But sometimes this goes in reverse, where the creators of children's television sneak in sly references for the parents or chronically online adults who may be watching. My first example is a little bit of a cop-out because it exists as a quasi-horror themed parody special, but it's an awesome classic, one of my personal favorites, and something I don't see a lot of people talk about. So I had to include 1988's Daffy Duck's Quackbusters.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. If he's going where I think he's going. Kemley, is there a cat version that's going to come out soon? I'd wait for that as well if I'm completely honest. Listen. Do you guys honestly think, after doing this for Cabin Fever Dreams, that when the next model is here, we are not gonna go even harder in that vein? Come on. Binks wants out now. Hold on. All I'm saying is washboard abs are owed. You're not gonna have to worry. You're not gonna have to worry. Always try to deliver in all aspects. Okay, if you don't know about this, and this is what I think it is, we're gonna check this out real quick. We're gonna see if this is what I think it is. Chest so solid you could play checkers on it. Yeah. I mean, the curvature would make it hard, though. Thank you for the 6 bits.
This is a compilation of some of the spookier classic Looney Tunes shorts interspersed with exclusive originals and a framing narrative where Daffy's like a paranormal exterminator. The film references everything from The Fly to The Exorcist, and we even get to see Bubba Sawyer at a fancy banquet dinner. In doing my research for this episode, this next entry floored me with just how ubiquitous it is, and honestly, I could probably do a whole video just about references to The Shining and children's animation.
Okay, so it didn't go where I think it went unless it includes it, but there's an episode of Looney Tunes, or some kind of short, where, it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and it is, ugh. Oh, it'll make your skin crawl. It's just so, it's so ghastly in comparison to what you know. It really has that feeling.
But let me just fire off a few here for the sake of brevity. The twins in the Angry Bird movie, the carpet in Sid's house in Toy Story, this shark in Finding Nemo, Fiona's diary scene in Shrek 2, this shot from DuckTales, here's Heffa, this elevator scene in My Little Pony, this old Cartoon Network bumper, and trust me, buddy, I could go on. And I mostly made this because I wanted to talk about Quackbusters, but I kinda got sidetracked with just how much stuff is referenced to Shining over the years. It's a little bit silly. So if you got some children's cartoons that put in some sneaky horror references, drop them down in the comments and we can get into it.
So yeah, that's Lucy Ball. Somebody said earlier you love the eyes. I love the eyes too. It's real quality work. So Lucy Ball is great. I'll go ahead and fuck it. I'll drop the link here. Here you go, Lucy Ball. Please give them a look. And it is through Lucy Ball that I actually found our topic for tonight: Maple Underground. It's all puppets, and it's a little bit psychedelic, and it feels exactly like our kind of thing, especially for Cabin Fever dreams. So we're gonna get a little bit weird. Oh, Sammy, I'm sorry. I guess I preempted you there, so here. Okay, Maple Underground, Chapter 1, and then there's Fortunes. So we'll put that in another tab, and we'll pop into this. Oh my god, a black cat! Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Oh. Oh, okay. I love this set, though. I love this set and the work that's on it. Like, all the little things and the setup. And, of course, the puppet's great. But just the design work all around for this. You gotta love that. Like, that one shot alone shows you how much is in here. The lighting is good. Yeah, the lighting, too. Me at my desk working on a video for the 18th fucking hour. But, oh, the thing in the cover, eesh. Oh, look, an alternative friend appearance too. Why, thank you, dear. And, fuck you, honey. Get shouted out. For those who were here for it, thank you for the Minecraft session that ran straight into Graphy's debut of their new model. And if not, please check out my dear Graphy, my beloved, with their amazing new model. He looks so good. And we'll be rocking it from here on out. If you like sassy cats, sassier than me. Aww. Look, Graphy, your first salute.
You feeling good? Feeling sassy?
Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. I have to take care of a few things. What are we watching? What have I missed? Nothing much. We actually just started. Hey, Lazy, welcome on in. But yeah, go ahead, check out Graphy, give a follow if you like what you see. Graphy also does a lot of horror stuff, horror games, indie stuff, likes Y2K type of things, mixed with a healthy amount of silly bitchery. So, you'll see, you'll see. Thank you, Sikona. As for what's missed, if missed anything, oh, wrong one. We just started out with a situation with this black cat, hanging out at a desk with this cupboard that got something popped off. What's the writing on the front of that, actually? Ah. Something don't open. I think it's dead inside, don't open, but actually fixed. But this pops open. The cat at the desk notices. Grabs a gun to deal with it. But then... freaky shit. Ray Tail Pimp, thank you for subbing. Welcome on in. Don't dead scoop my shit. The teeth clicks, yeah. And then the next episode was literally just, he's watching TV. And... me when I find the good shit. Yeah, Fred when he's unimpressed by whatever I found. But, okay, and that's it. There you go. You're caught up. That's all that's happened so far in checking this out. And now on to the next. And it's called Maple Underground. Yes. Here, I'll go ahead and drop a link. Nick at 3 a.m. on that catnip. Yeah. Yeah, they're worth a follow, dear. They're pretty cool. And I mean, unnerving from the first episode, that's an achievement. You got in the tarot cards. Nice. Thank you. He's in the TV. Okay, and the description reads, Orson, is that you? Let's see what the others say. Come on, we have work to do. Okay. So maybe this character is named Orson.
If you see another person that looks identical to you,
Oh my
run
God.
away and hide.
Oh!
If you see another...
Okay, so the cabinet comes back. And it's pretty clear now that they're supposed to be watching that cabinet and keeping that locked up at all times. Because all sorts of things could come out of there. Okay. Description says, I hope he'll never need this. Hashtag Orson the cat and Fitz the owl. Okay, so now we've got names, yeah. Orson is the cat, the owl is Fitz. And Orson seems younger while Fitz is older. Oh, there must be so much fan art of this somewhere. Oh, and Maple Underground even says, what is the owl's name? Fitzgerald, but goes by Fitz.
Oh, damn child.
One more bad grave could bring a fall.
They're just playing magic, I guess. Oh, that was good. Such nice scenery. Very clear these two are close, yeah. What's the music name for this? It is Aquatic Ambience by Sizzle, or Sizzy. Pretty sure it's Sizzle. Put it back. Put it back. Whoops. Throw it back. No! Forgive me, master, for I must go all out. Effort put into practical effects is wonderful. Agreed. There's so much love in this that's evident already. That always makes me happy to see that. Aw, poor thing. So there's a lot of establishing here that you can see of the relationship and the world going on. And I really enjoy that. Oh, Thelania, thank you for 10 months. I'm doing quite well, thank you. Hope you're doing well. The link is gone one more time. All right.
Wasn't much more than just a figment of his imagination, but for days it was persistent and it went. And it got louder. Wasn't much more than.
All right, and we're back to the cabinet. Oh my god, yeah, the top text is literally Lorem Ipsum. And then dead inside, don't open. Don't do it. Oh, it's a TV. There's even blood at the bottom of the doors? I didn't even notice that. Oh, yeah. Yep. While covering TikTok, you'd like to suggest an account named Loneliest Show? Ah. Maybe. I'll go ahead and try and jot that down. Loneliest Show, huh? But is the cat alive or dead in that box? That reminds me of something else that we could look at that people have been bringing up to me, which really doesn't have legs yet, but is kind of in the same vein. You know what this felt like to me? Jack Skellington falling into the Christmas land hole in the holiday trees arrangement in The Nightmare Before Christmas. Did anybody else get that feeling? Ah. Good effect. Down he goes. Are we doing it? Are we going to the Maple Underground? Magic mirror. Stop motion.
Dreamy weather we're on. You waved your crooked wand along an icy pond with a frozen moon. A murder of silhouette crows I saw and the tears on my face and the skates on the pond, they spell Alice.
Oh, that was cool. I did not expect stop motion. Please welcome Apollo to the show. Oh, okay. Yeah. Poor Fitz. All right, rescue mission time. Tim Burton tour. I was gonna say that was giving some Beetlejuice feelings. How the hell do they film these? Good question. But when you're working with a lot of miniature stuff, it's a lot easier. If the room is big enough, you really can control the environment very well. Oh, yeah. Now we're really on this Cabin Fever Dreams type shit. Yeah. It's the unknown. No, not the unknown. Oh. Oh. Mirror, mirror on the wall. No! Not that thing! Not that thing! Yeah, Ray, thanks for the bits. The entirety of Nightmare Before Christmas was shot on a typical camera for the time, the Nikon SLR with Kodachrome 40, so it's totally possible to squeeze all that from an iPhone. Yeah. For some horror comedy, Garthak's The Hive Mind could work. Okay. Oh man, I love that monster puppet. That's really great. It very fucked up. Ugh. No! Ah. So we were introduced, that's who this character is. We were introduced to them early on, okay. I mean, I don't know why you're bragging, Sir Eggs-a-Lot. We're just vibing trying to watch this, but... I mean, I usually don't walk into a place and announce my rap sheet. It's pretty extensive. I've lived a long time. I've been summoned to do a lot of horrible things. Yeah, Sarge, I've welcome on in, Sarge, but I put out my schedule for this week on Twitter. Yeah. Fleetwood Mac. What's Eleanor going to be brewing up this time? Okay, so now we know this one's name. It's the season of the witch. Ah, wow. Look at that purple and green lighting. What do I tell you guys? It just is intuitive at this point. Oh! No, let me see that again. Dude, that was so smooth! Wow! That was so smooth! Okay. Description says, Eleanor has been devoted to maintaining Raj for many years. She was alone for a very long time before her tears unexpectedly brought him to life. Ooh. Oh, now we're getting real fucking creative. Oh, I love this. Woo! Look at that. Guys, what if we gave these people a budget? Could you imagine? We don't know how he got it, but he got it. Raj, jar. Yeah, you're right. It is just jar backwards. Man, when the cum jar comes in at night to glare at you. Imagine if this fella worked on an Adult Swim show about their puppets. Oh, man. I would love that. I would love that. And we know Adult Swim is down for puppetry with everything that they just pulled for April Fools. You know what you put in me? Jar. You're right. This does have Adult Swim at 2 a.m. vibes. Yes. Oh, what's Fitz gonna do? Are they just gonna... Is he just gonna escape? Or... Is he gonna slice and dice on the way out? Bamboozled. Oh, come on. Not a trapdoor. Oh, she's got the knife too. They're letting him go. But yeah, they're gonna help. Okay. We got some people behind ads, so we'll play it again when they come back. But yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, the gambit worked. They're gonna be helpful. And something happened there to actually get Orson out of the situation. Thanks, Freddy Krueger hand. Yeah. This story is wild and intriguing. Yeah, it is. It's not really one of those things where I go in and I can explain and everything, but I really enjoy this as it is. It's such a creative project here. The effort is obvious too. Yeah, the VOD will be available. No, I think the claw did help. Strangely enough, in that situation. Actually, you know what? No. Description says, during Fitz's endeavor to locate Orson, he's interrupted by an unfamiliar, malevolent force. So, maybe so. Just a little pinprick. There'll be no more. But you may feel a little sick. Moon pie. Oh! Oh! It's solid! Keep going! He made it! Pretty lights. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was cool. What are we checking out? Hello, we're checking out Maple Underground on TikTok, which is a puppetry, claymation, and some digital effects series. And yeah, Orson was giving the finger. Trying, anyway. Denabella, thank you for the 6 months. Welcome on in. The comments are fun to see. Pool of fun. Dementally habgulous. Harmless. Dementally harmless goo. Okay. New set work. For anybody who doesn't know, this is Maple Underground on TikTok. This is it's just a creative project. Hey, Denabella, thank you for the 666 bits. Did 30 minutes on the treadmill today and 27 yesterday. Nice. Figured you guys would be proud of me finally getting it to actually work out. Yes, we are. Congrats. Welcome to it. I just started my cut myself this week, so I've got cardio every training day too. Very good.
Well, you don't know me, but I know you.
The hand.
And I'm gonna see. Well, you don't know me. Well, you don't know me. Well, you don't.
What on earth is that formula? Biogenesis.
No.
Nabiogenesis. Oh, the paper above it is just a repetition of Orson, my son. Or, yeah, Orson, my son. Orson, my son. Orson, 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 my son. Huh. Oh, there is an ongoing narrative. So, beginning of Coraline? Maybe. Come home.
But I know you. And I'm gonna see.
Hey, congrats, Sarge. And welcome on in. Good to see you.
You don't know me.
Oh, that was a new angle. That was the hand for the crystal, yeah. Oh no, no, don't eat weird berries if you don't know what they are! Ah, they're having one of those, the Dark Night of the Soul elements of the story. Did Fates die? I don't know. But it's not looking good, apparently. I love the stuff with his claw. His claw is so... The stuff with his claw is so good. Oh, sounds unavailable. Okay, bitch! So maybe he's okay. And we don't know what that was. 2023 728. Is there not more? Things slowed down 3 months ago. Or Apollo reads "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." What about the fortunes? The Insta has dates up to March 12th? Okay, we'll take a look at that. Aw, come on. Why'd you have to use this? I don't want to turn up right now. I can't listen to Megalovania. I'll just get turned. And have you listened to the metal covers? Oh. Metal covers of Megalovania are fucking awesome. Instagram. Why is Raj dressed as nurse? You've reached a checkpoint. Come rest by the fire. I like that. Wait a minute, there's a metal cover of Gangnam Style that's way better than it has any right to be? We'll have to check that.
East is north and west is south. I feel like I would never get out. I'm trapped. Won't you tell me? I thought it sounds so easy to breathe on TV. Won't
Okay. Lore. Research results. Interpocket dimensional life forms. Numerous life forms encountered. Temperaments and sizes vary. Population sizes fluctuate. No births recorded except one. Huh. Nothing past 3. March 6th. Oh, hey. We are working on a bug story episode and are making good progress. Appreciate everyone being patient with us. Yay! So they are still going. Cool. Good. All right. Muse Mouse, thank you for the 6 months. Okay. Now, that's all for Maple Underground, but there is something that I was sent that I have been asked about. Let me take a look again and find it quick. Any good workouts for your neck? Traditionally, what you would do is lay down on a flat bench with a very small weight plate. We're talking like a 2.5 or 5 pound. And you would do neck movements up and down with the weight plate on the back of your head or the front of your head or the sides. Where as long as you're moving so that the weight plate is above your head, and then you're just kind of moving against it, so you can go side to side, up and down, both ways. All right, and that can train your neck. That can build up your neck, actually. Strength training, bodybuilding, which incorporates strength naturally, but of course the whole AB relationship. Let's see where is this thing that I was sent? There it is. Right. So this is the latest thing that people have sent me asking, what do I think about this? Which is really just, they're making more episodes. Or have made more episodes. Well, howdy do? I guess we're gonna continue with this. Hold on a second, everybody. Let me go ahead and change up the title. Hey, Square, thank you so much for hanging out. You have a good night and sleep tight. Appreciate you. Any tips for someone that gets motion sickness when lying on a flat bench? Motion sickness lying flat on the bench. Oh boy. I've legitimately never heard of that. Motion sickness while laying flat. Yeah, I'm actually gonna agree with Artesia about that. That might be a case to investigate that, because that should not happen if you're still. The only way to adjust in that situation is... Okay, so lying on a flat bench, the majority of work you would ever do for that is for your chest. However, you don't need to do that to work your chest at all. We have data now that shows that an incline bench press alone, while working the upper chest, will activate the other bands in the pecs, like all the way down. You will still get activation that way. So you could do an incline bench press, and then any other chest moves like cables. You could definitely do cables. If there is a pec deck or a pec fly machine, you would want to do that. That's a definite. That's what I would recommend. For neck, though, if you were to do anything for the neck, that's tough. There are ways to do it, but you need special attachments to cable machines in order to pull that off. Or you just need an attachment for a headband that you could attach weight to, which does exist. And I do have one. I just haven't used it because I haven't brought it to the gym with me to do that. But yeah, those two things for the actual what would you do in that case? That's what you do. A history of ear infections. That explains it. Okay. Yep. So a history of ear infections. Either there's something that lends itself more to you getting ear infections in that way, where the equilibrium is offsetting. It's something setting you off when it comes to your cranium and everything going on in there. Or it's directly because of all the ear infections that something is not balanced as it should be then. But yeah, either way, I would investigate that just to find out what the hell is up with that and if there's anything you could do. But that's my advice for it. You don't need to lie down on a bench. You truly don't. But alright, let's go ahead and check out this. Mr. Samuel's Teatime Stories for Good Kids and Confused Adults. Did I save the new title? I must have, yeah. Any ways to get my body to be straight when doing push-ups? You need to build core strength. And you also you have to monitor what you're doing when you're doing the push-ups. Because naturally, as they get harder, as you keep going up in the reps and you're feeling the strain, you're going to lose your form. We all do it. Wow, that's crazy. I did core today. Well, you know what, Roy Keanu? You know what that gets you? In this neck of the woods? A fucking shout out. Shout out to my boy Roy. I can't believe this. Believe it. Believe it. Hi, Roy. Everybody, you probably know my friend Roy, a barista bun all year round. I see. I'm a seasonal variety of long ears. But Roy's got it all the time. I do buns proud. I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Muse. But hey, congrats, Roy. Congrats on your core workout today. And cheers! We're both on the cut now! Woo! We're gonna be tired together! Hey, that's great, Rivian. Overhead dumbbell presses, skull crushers, and curls right now, 60 pounds. Good shit. Yeah, Rapture Seeker. That's definitely a thing. Is people don't understand that just doing the physical exercise, it naturally releases hormones that you have been lacking if you haven't been around for it, and you feel amazing. It brings everything back up, and you feel so much better. Roy says, I feel it especially today. I've been eating way more fiber-loaded instead of carb-loaded food, so I feel full more, and have the energy for workouts, but phew, tired after them. Yeah. Yeah, getting the balance is a little tough. How long do you have to work out for the happy brain chemicals to release? It totally depends. I can't actually give you a number on that. Danabella, thanks for the 666 bits. Yay for Cut Team! Yay for all teams, but for anybody who's on the cut right now, yeah. Fist in the air. We feel it. As for feeling it from the workout, for some days, it's fast for me. Other days, I'm doing the movements and I'm asking, where is it? When is the match gonna strike the gas on the endorphins? When am I gonna feel that euphoric rush? I'm working for it. But eventually you get it. Eventually it just like, it clicks and it's like, oh, there it is. Alrighty. But yeah, cheers to anybody getting back into it for sure. You're doing amazing things for yourself that you don't even realize are crucial on all levels of your being, and you're gonna feel the effects. Oh, Saria! Welcome! Hi. And don't go thinking you were gonna escape this either. Creator of Diminish. And a wonderful creator in all aspects, wonderful person. Welcome on in. But as Saria says, and Saria would know, abs all year round, Saria song. Sometimes there are months-long periods where the body just doesn't want to respond, and sometimes you get equally long periods of responsiveness. It's true. Sometimes you just get habituated to it, where the body's kind of like, yeah, I've been about this. I know what it's like. It's okay. And that's exactly what I chalked it up to for the periods in the last few weeks where it's like, I'm digging for it. It's like, where is it? Where's my endorphin rush? But at the same time, it's like, if the soreness was coming off, if the other signs were coming on, that it's like, you've been going a while, the deload is coming, it just made sense. The body does get habituated to things. But, you do also feel it when you drop good habits. But again, another case for maintenance periods and deloads. Because it resensitizes you. What is a deload? A deload during a cycle is a 1 week period in which, whether you were bulking or cutting, you put your diet at maintenance and you emphasize rest. And in your workouts, you keep your workouts, but you cut down the intensity significantly. You drop the sets, you drop a set from every exercise, and you drop a few reps while keeping the weight high. Or you drop the weight and you keep the volume high as it was. But some element of it calms down to let your body rest and let it catch up. And then afterwards, you are resensitized to the growth stimulus, and you're stronger, and you're more energetic. Hopefully. If you did the deload right. Denabella, thanks for the 666 bits. Thanks, I need the encouragement. There have been so many times where I do work, but then I just stop. I need the encouragement to keep going. Yeah, honestly, it's all about pattern forming. You have to create the habit for yourself. You have to create the mindset and keep going. And it is a case. I will tell you all straight up, legitimately, it's always a case of you gotta keep going, period for period in life, until you get knocked off. And then the next round, you can go a little bit longer and you can make it stick harder until the point where you realize, I don't have problems with this anymore. I finally made it stick. Because you're learning, you're teaching yourself to do something. You are changing the patterning of your everyday life. It's like year for year. If you get a little bit further, if you get a little bit stronger, if you build more muscle, if you get smarter about what you're doing, if you go longer than you did before, you have made progress. Even if you get knocked off for the rest of the year. Honestly. And huge thing that I do want to tell you. Any progress that you ever make, ever, it stays with you, believe it or not. Roy says, playing around with weights has definitely been interesting. Less reps, but definitely more of an eco boost when the sets go well. See, Roy's learning. Roy understands it. Because you don't want to be an ego lifter and go for the crazy high weight and then only get three reps out of them, and then the fourth one is utter shit. If you can drop whatever you're doing by 20 pounds, but you nail the form and you bring that all the way up to about 10 or 11 reps, and you look way better doing it, and you controlled it better than the other guy in the gym who's like, just jerking that fucking weight and losing his form, you're gonna grow. That other guy is not. Because he wanted to go way above his weight class. And you actually wanted to do it right. But the science behind what I just said, we have the evidence now that whenever you grow muscle, new muscle, an amazing thing happens. Even when it retreats in an off season, if you get knocked off, let's say that you spend 4 months in a year actually on top of things, and you grow new muscle and you feel amazing, and then you get knocked off because pace of life happens, things happen, and then at the end of the year you're looking at yourself, it's like, son of a bitch, where did it all go? I'm so upset with myself. Here's the good news. The muscle, as you see it, might be gone, but the muscle cell nuclei, the foundation of the new muscle that you built, is still there. What was built as the foundation, it is still inside of you. It's still there. It's not gone. So now you have what's called muscle memory. So when you get back in gear, your body reloads it stupid fast. It understands, wait a minute, we have the building blocks for this already. We can get you back to speed. That's why it only took me this last 3-month period to build all of my muscle back, and I gained some in the process. Because muscle memory always is there for you. You never truly lose everything that you've gained. It does stick around at the foundation. All you have to do is provide it the stimulus and the nutrition to bounce it back. And then you can really pick up. It's like going back, it's like speeding through a level that you've already beat, and you can just whip through it fast, and then you're back to the progress point that you were last at. It's really good. It's really great. That's the good news. Ice Cream says, I usually prefer lower weight but higher reps. Always concerned to injure myself on accident if the weight's too high. And you have a better philosophy about it than a lot of people do. Because that's exactly how it's done. And even professional bodybuilders and bodybuilding scientists will tell you that's the way to do this. And Roy's like, yeah, it's like form I've got, control I've got, it's just like, man, I ache. And that's why you keep succeeding and will continue to succeed. Because you understand, the form is the foundation. You don't want to go too high. If your form sucks, you don't grow. You miss the targeting of the muscles. Nothing sucks like finding out that the entire time, because you did not have good form and you were reaching too high in the weight, that, oh no, I didn't grow my arms at all because I was using so much of my back to throw the weight. Whoops! Rosen, that is definitely an issue. What I would say, I mean, it definitely depends on the terrain. No front desk at the gym, just a key. What could you do for that? Are there times of days when you go where there are significantly more people and significantly more women? Because you could find those opportunities to be in those scenarios where you are around more people to make you comfortable and create an environment where that is naturally psychologically discouraged. Yuru, I am not dad, okay? I don't box. But thank you for this expense. Hey, no problem, Annabella. Hey, no problem, Rosen. Roy said, I had like something mildly flirty typed out, and then I forgot what I was saying and lost it in thought. So, Bunny Flex, Bunny Muscle. Hey, if you remember it, feel free to type it. Okay. So, who wants to find out what this is about? Let's keep the atmosphere flowing.
Oh, hello there. I wasn't expecting you.
You haven't come by in a while. I thought you'd forgotten all about this place.
But you always remember eventually, don't you? It's a pleasure to see your face. Welcome home. Welcome home.
Thanks, Roy. Good to see you. Proud of you.
Thank you for that lovely cup of tea, Mrs. Madeline. But I must be going now.
Going? Going where?
I don't know. Just going.
But you can't go.
Why not?
Because I built my house in your bones. And if you go, where will I live?
You can't just build your house in people's bones. Besides, I need my bones.
Oh. Okay. Oh, a letter.
Look, we've received some snail mail. Thank you, Mr. Snail Mail.
Snail mail?
Let's see what it says. Dear Mr. Samuel. That's me. Time is confusing and I don't know what's going on. How do I stop the horrors? I am terrified. Please make it stop. Sounds like it's time for
Mr. Samuel's tips for good children and confused adults.
Are you feeling confused?
Is time getting all muddy and smudged?
Well, here's what you have to do. Make your bed. Every day, you should make your bed.
Why?
Because it's important. Now, gotta shout at the clocks, because sometimes they get silly.
Yes, clocks like to be silly. You have to put them back in their place.
In their place. Well, I think my shift is over.
Oh, Mr. Snail Mail, do stay for a cup of tea.
Oh, that's a kind of. I'll just be sitting home today.
But you're not home. You're here.
Oh, Miss Madeline. I'm a snail. I carry my home on my back. Home is everywhere I go.
No, silly. It doesn't matter whether you're a snail, or a tiger, or a triangle. Whether home is the shell on your back, or a bunch of bones and teeth you've assembled to live inside.
No
Okay.
Well, I think it's time for a bedtime story.
Okay.
That was very entertaining.
Yes, it was.
Thank you, Mr. Bedtime Story. Goodbye.
See you soon.
It feels like what you get if you combine Twin Peaks and Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Yeah. I love the set. Thank you. The Bedtime Story was an episode of Twin Peaks. Thank you, Emmy. Okay, so that was part 1.
Was it very early?
Oh.
Meso
Squishy! Welcome, Meso Squishy and Raiders. Hello, welcome on in. Good to see you. Hello, thank you. Hope you had a good stream. We just started watching Mr. Samuel's Tea Time Stories. Which is, what else can we call it except some weird core shit? Thank you for giving that shout out there. You didn't tell me this stream require... Hey, listen, it's Cabin Fever Dreams, where it's all trippy.
Well, oh, hello. It's you again.
Oh, what? Look at this spiral. Look at that floor and how it forms into a spiral. I love that.
Here at this hour?
It's a bad time.
Now, Gloomy Madeline, our friends are always welcome here, aren't they? I'll put on the kettle.
I don't want to drink tea anymore.
Welcome home. You know, there's good time and there's bad time. Good time is the time that is on the right side of the clock's face.
Good time.
Thank you, Meso Squishy. Appreciate it.
And, of course, you know, bad time.
Bad time when the sun goes to sleep.
Hey, that's a good time.
On the left side of the clock's face.
That's a good time.
Bad things happen at this hour.
Good bad things happen at this hour.
Hello, everyone. Is this a bad time?
It's a bad time.
It's story time.
Somewhere far away from the world lived a peculiar little man. Alone was a good way to live. And every day was a good day to live.
He Enough dilly-dallying. It's time for bed.
It's time for a letter. Dear Mr. Samuel, the moon is getting closer. I hope you all locked your doors well and are hiding under the blankets.
That's enough. It's time to go to sleep.
Never really time for anything. Time is just a bunch jumbled up troubles.
Time is a straight line.
Now let's not argue about the shape of time again.
Time is a line. Time smells like banana bread.
Time smells like my mother's chicken appointment.
You can't just make things up about time.
Why don't you tell us what time looks like, Miss Madeline?
It's a lot of quotables.
Different people believe different things about the shape of time. Some people think time looks like a straight line. Others think it's shaped like a donut. But I'm here to tell you that neither is true. Because time is shaped like a Well, we've wasted enough time. I'll tell you a bedtime story, and then we can all go to sleep. This is the story of something that happened not so long ago.
Oh. Well, all right. That's all for tonight. Thank you all. Have a good night. More Miklo. He's verpackt Sakema. Allah. Manchmal. Ich glaub, sehr Lars in der Fall. Nun, I'm in
was that? What?
I don't know. I don't know if there's a bigger concept to this than what we're seeing. Clocks do talk. They tell us the time, after all. Time smells like banana bread. No, it's not. Fuck you.
Oh, I didn't see you there. You know, I never expect you to come back. But you always do. You never really leave. Not in a way that matters.
It's always good to see you here. Welcome home.
Hello, Mr. Samuel. Hello, Rumi Madeline.
Hello, Mr. Snail Mail.
That's basically what you walked in on, Abaddon. Yeah, no, pretty much exactly.
Mrs. Madeline, haven't you been watering your plants? It's as good as dead.
I have been. I promise. I water it every day and leave it in the sunlight, but haven't you ever noticed there's something strange about the sunlight that comes in through that window?
Holy shit.
Something is wrong with this place.
This is our home.
The thing about home is you can leave anytime you want. But have you ever been able to leave this place?
I haven't, but because I like it here.
No, something is not right.
What are you saying?
The sunlight is different here. It kills the things that it should feed. The sunlight is different here. Doesn't warm things like it could. Shines brighter than it probably should. And everyone who lives here knows that the sunlight is different here. The sky is a little too clear. The sun is always too near.
I have some snail mail for you.
And we have an ad. Making Don't Hug Get Scared look normal tonight, huh? Yeah, basically. It's, wow. Well, something's different here. That's for sure. It's a little twisted. It's a little strange. But if there is some kind of overarching narrative, then it's certainly coming into place now, because the floor has been changing, and now it's going all up and around, and even they're recognizing the environment is twisting up. Well, I'm glad you're interested. It's yeah, I'm about these feelings. This really is oh boy. I came into this with Maple Underground, but like this unexpected double feature is basically quintessential. Yes, this is what Cabin Fever Dreams more or less is. We're just missing the oh my god, what the fuck level of humor with some of this stuff. Hey, I'm glad to boost this. You know I live to boost incredible things. Alright, we're all back?
Oh. What's this?
An artistic take on dementia. I can see it.
What's going on?
It's a funeral announcement.
Who is it?
Madeline, it's our friend, Dr. Delight.
Oh no. No. I don't want my friends to die.
But everyone dies, Mrs. Madeline.
Even my friends?
Even your friends.
How did he die?
He grew old. And then he died.
Oh, dying is scary. Oh, now you show up.
Oh, go away.
Where have you been? My plant is dying.
I've been busy.
Well, stay busy.
Now, everyone, let's not forget why we're here. We're here to celebrate the life of Dr. Delight.
It's a little bit like that time Dr. Delight moved into a new home and we threw him a housewarming party.
You're right, Gloomy Madeline. Maybe a funeral is a party after all.
A funeral's a party, but the guest isn't here. A funeral's a party devoid of all cheer. A funeral is a party where we all shed a tear. We miss you quite dearly. Thanks for stopping by. Wish you'd stayed longer. Wish we'd said goodbye. But glad you came at all. So thank you for coming at all.
Thank you for coming, Dr. Delight.
It's been a lovely time having you here.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
coming.
for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
Intriguing. Wow, that was a day ago that was released. We were just in time. Okay. In a wonky universe set within the fake walls of an old abandoned children's TV show, Mr. Samuel and his friends Peculiar, ugly puppets navigating the strange thing that is time attempt to make sense of it all through stories, songs, and arduous loops of nonsensical chores. A film in 4 parts, and we've seen 3. Okay. French anarchist Laurent Sieck's colored cells were the first use of modern art as a method of psychotechnic torture. The cells were as inspired by ideas of geometric abstraction and surrealism as they were by avant-garde art theories on the psychological properties of colors. The walls, which were curved and covered with mind-altering patterns of cubes, squares, straight lines, and spirals, which utilized tricks of color, perspective, and scale that caused mental confusion and distress. With an emphasis on set building, the disintegrating world of Mr. Samuel manifests as a colored cell through a set that is falling apart. Absolutely, I can link the channel. I'll link the playlist specifically. That's okay, Kitty. You have a good night and sleep tight. Okay, so description is the same for all 3 of them. So here's something for you. From Yara Asmar. Thank you to everyone who took the time to watch and send in your thoughts. When we posted the video, we did not think it would reach as many people as it has now. We're a small team of artists and workers based in Beirut, Lebanon, who got together 2 years ago during a time that was quite dark for each of us, for different reasons. And working on this has brought us a lot of solace. We are truly touched to see it's also brought some comfort to some of you out there. When we got together to work on this, we had a very tiny budget from a small grant we'd received, and we decided to pour it into the set building. It took us a day to set up and 2 days to film the 4 parts. We were locked away from the world in this colored cell of our own creation, and it was as surreal as it was comforting. Every person who has played any role in the making of this film has poured a lot of heart and a lot of their inner world into it. We've, of course, drawn inspiration from things we've grown up watching, and you will find in this video references to some of our favorite works and artists out there. Lynch's Twin Peaks, Mini Studio, Keith W. Lesh, a Lebanese kids show, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, Smile for Me, and Bear in the Big Blue House, to name a few. There are 3 more parts which we will be releasing bi-weekly. Some people have asked about the music. We hadn't thought about releasing a playlist for the music, but are now considering it. You will find 1 or 2 tracks on Spotify for now. We are deeply grateful for your presence in this small world we built, and hope that wherever you are, you can share the sadness with us for a moment, and that for a moment, we're not alone anymore. Hugs, the Mr. Samuel and Friends crew. All are uploaded just around a week apart, so part 4 should be in a week. Then I guess next week we will be back. Let's see, March 8th. March 18th. And then April 3rd. 8, 18, and 3rd, huh? It's kind of like 2 weeks. So, we'll keep an eye on this, but good news is, we'll see the last part of this before Cabin Fever Dreams is wrapped for this season, which is awesome. Wait, 6 together. 4 parts, 6 together. Huh, okay. In any case, yeah, 4 parts. Yeah, 3 more parts. Well, this is me reading this off of the first upload, guys. So, yeah, 3 more parts. 4 parts, about bi-weekly. Yeah, bi-weekly. So, in 2 weeks. 2 weeks we'll be back. Yeah. Okay, cool. And yeah, that's from Yara Asmar. Again, there's a link. Cool. Yeah, it is baller. Okay. Now, how is that for a night of definitely on theme? Between Maple Underground and Mr. Samuels. Feels good. And this was your first stream, Sunroom. Awesome. Lose the shirt. Wow. Wow. I mean, I'm literally chippy right now. And you're still thinking like this. Oh my god. Oh man, I mean, I know I have an effect on people, but listen, if you really want me to lose some clothing, then there is a way in the form of our Cabin Fever Dreams merchandise, and quite specifically, there's the standee hybrid keychain standee, of course, but behold the mini docky keychain docky, which is also a full-size edition. So if you want a bun whose buns you can squeeze, while also checking out the strangely pristine sneakers that I'm still wearing, then yeah, there you go. Thank you, Lazy. Thank you, thank you. There is the link in merch. Oh, it's all fixed up too to be exactly this. Thank you. I appreciate that. And the pin. Lazy. Lazy, I appreciate you. Lazy, darling. Are the others in Astralife that you help out telling you how much they appreciate you? Because if they're not telling you, then I will make up for it. I appreciate you. Robin Bunny Buns. Yeah. But there you go. And of course, all proceeds support me and what I do. Oh, this is left over from debut. Graphy, of course, my beloved, who made the original March Hare PNG tuber. And of course, my model was adapted by Dracont. And if you've been loving the hands that have appeared as redeemables, oh, well, that's the artist for the for the docking. Lumi, who made the hands. Is rubbing bunny butts just as lucky as their feet? Luckier, I imagine. You feel that luck right away. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. And yes, it does help. It does help us in all aspects. It does help me in all aspects. And yeah, any little extra coin that goes into what we're doing right now for the next model to really help pump things up always helps. I mean, if you got your tax return lately, I mean, you know, there's all sorts of fun things that you could do with it. I understand. I understand if you're looking at that thinking, here's a good excuse to buy something that normally I would not be able to buy. Danabella, thank you for the 666 bits. Cheers, working? Yeah. Anyway, if I do that 30 minutes tomorrow, I'll get a Cabin Fever merch. I appreciate it. Every purchase adds +1 each. Nick won't tell you where, though. Boingy, boingy, boingy. All right.
Feeling good? Feeling sassy?
I'm feeling so sassy. I'm feeling good. Carrot cake, bunny bongos, some third alliterative euphemism. The Easter basket. Which reminds me, we gotta come back to finish Murder House at some point soon. Alrighty. The rabbit hole. Oh. Well, you had to go right for it, didn't you? Well, no, that's not the eggs. Anyhow. Let's see the burrow. Oh boy. I gotta stop you guys now. I gotta jump ahead of you guys because you're getting a little. I mean, we're wrapping up here. Oh no! No! we're finishing up. No! Don't heat up as we're closing down. Hold on. Let's see who's around.
Damn good margarita.
Cover Abby on Saturday? Yeah. I might, Fred's got his Helldivers tournament, and I don't want to overlap with that. I don't think I will, because he's at, like, 2 p.m., I think. So, probably shouldn't have an issue, but I might bump up the Komorebi time anyway. I'll let you know. I need to check in on that. Let's see. Oh no, he won't even know he won't know what to do with it if I send it to him. He'll just choke me. I can't send it right over there. Let's see. You know what? We'll keep things in theme. I know who to send it to. Hold on. Let me make the raid message. Predictable. But, yeah. Thai smells like banana bread. Is a good raid message. And I'm gonna send you to Dad. So go enjoy some Dad doing Dad craft. And I will see you Saturday. Alright? Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for getting weird with me. Doing Cabin Fever Dreams. Been an awesome night for it. I'll see you all on Saturday. Bye-bye.